JJ Jinx!
Truck stop!
So in my search for a variety of novelty knives in one package, I found this on eBay for 20 bucks. It's a box with a rectangle in the middle of it, but that's not what excited me about buying this thing. Inside, you'll find a whole collection of fantasy knives by Maxam. Maxam. So Maxam makes a lot of different things, including like kitchen cutlery, as well as these fantasy knife packages. So let's go through them. Did I get my money's worth? 20 bucks, 6 knives, you be the judge. Starting up here, we have what appears to be something reminiscent of the Storm Chaser by Frost Cutlery with this screwed on grill, except this one you can actually see all the way through the knife. So that's kind of cool. You got a pocket clip with a decent amount of tension. It is the high ride variety. And the blade has a bunch of oblong holes cut into it for some reason. Kind of sharp transition between the blade stock and the swedge here. Not a very good tip. Not a very good blade either. Centering is actually pretty good on this one. And the opening is actually rather smooth. And the lock goes into a good spot. Can it be flipped? Yes, it can. Oh, jeez. Okay, that lock went all the way over to the other side. That is not good. That is not a desirable position. But I guess if you just don't open it so hard, then it won't be an issue. Manufactured in China National Headquarters. How did this go in? Is it like this? Oh, here we go. I'll have to remember the configuration for the next one. Okay, on to the next knife. We have a black one with a high ride pocket clip and some interesting patterning in the plastic scale. Kind of looks like flames. And we got a blade that's kind of half serrated and with a little tiny oval cut in it. That's a very rough closing. Centering's not perfect, but it's not colliding. There's no flipper tab. I guess you're just supposed to open it like so. And it is a liner lock, and it's pretty snappy and goes to a good spot. Oof. Man, that is a rough shut. I would definitely have to grease this one up if I ever wanted to use it. Oh, here we go again. There. This one definitely fulfills the fantasy part of the fantasy line. We have a neat kind of anodized blue look, except it's in plastic. I actually kind of like the pocket clip. It's sort of sinister looking. And we have some rubberized knurled pads that actually do quite a lot for the grip. I like that. Interesting thing going on down here in the bottom of the knife. There's just kind of a wavy cutoff, kind of looks weird. It is very uncomfortable in the hand. Wow. It's just the way that it tapers wider towards the blade. Oh yeah, that does not feel good. But, you know, if you're just like LARPing or something, I guess it's fine. Closing's pretty smooth, and I guess these things count as a flipper tab. So let's see if we can get it. That's gonna take some practice. And then we have the titanium coated blade, which is like half green, half purple. I like the way it looks, not gonna lie. I really dig the blade. It's just kind of a neat design. I like it. Well, that one went right in. Let's go to the other side. Starting at the top here, we've got another titanium coated blade with a gut hook, half serrated, and an interesting Superman logo cut out for the thumb hole. Oh my god, look at how far that liner lock has gone. Right out of the box. Kind of a tight fit in there, not a lot of tolerance. And yeah, the blade does kind of collide on one side. No flipper tab or anything, you just kind of have to figure out how to open it. Oh, there's a nice barb to catch on your pocket. Very smooth opening, very poor lockup. Even with a minimum opening force, it just flies right over there. Now the scale is a silvery plastic with cutouts to show you the liner, which has also been titanium coated. Kind of an interesting pivot screw there. It's just like a disc that you unscrew from the other side. It's kind of neat, actually. Maxam. What do we have here? Well, that's different. We have another gut hook type blade with an oval cut out here and then 3 random holes elsewhere. The blade itself is recurved, so have fun sharpening that. Got another one of those disc pivot screws and a pocket clip that gets wider towards the bottom. Kind of reminds me of the Kershaw Leak, Chive, and the other one series. Scale's plastic screwed onto plastic to give it some kind of a stylish silvery on black look. And you got jimping for your thumb. Very interesting looking plastic jimping. Kind of like a bunch of shark fins. It's very, very sinister looking. This is the one that definitely would be used by a villain or a necromancer. Let's check the lockup. Yeah, that's okay. There. And on to knife number 6, which has this blue affair going on with the scale. That's just a plastic thing on top of another plastic thing. Interesting thing, I looked through here and I can see that one of the scales has been skeletonized and actually recessed into the scale material. That's something you don't really see a whole lot of, and it's a nice design consideration. I'm really surprised I'm seeing this on a fantasy knife by Maxam. This side of the scale is rather ordinary. Bunch of random holes and things. The knife kind of flares out pretty wide at the top. Hand feel, I'd say this one's probably the most comfortable so far. And we get a drop point half serrated blade. Oh my god, I cannot unlock this. Well, the lock works, but oh my goodness. Well, what a fitting end to this review. For a fantasy knife, I think this one is absolutely my favorite. If I were to pick one of these to actually use, now that's a question for the ages. If I could fold this one, I might opt for it because it's kind of got a beefier handle with the thick plastic scales, but I can't fold it. So, if you want a fixed blade, I guess there you go. And I'd say a close second would be the Fow Storm Chaser. It doesn't feel very good. The liner with that interesting jimping really pokes into the fleshy part of your finger as you hold it. But yeah, if you can see past that, and I guess it would make for a decent-ish carry for something like this. Oh shit, I took it out. Now I gotta figure out how to get it back in again. So overall, I would say, yeah, there's a little bit of difficulty of getting these things in and out. But seriously, if you wanted to like form a D&D group. You're ready to go right here. Bring your dice. I got the knives. For $20, now I did get it from eBay, so that's probably not the actual retail value or whatever they're selling it for, but I'm really pleased with this purchase. I really liked this whole package. So I'm curious, which one of these is your favorite?